It just hits every time. I know I just caught the tail end of the song, but... There's something really beautiful about the 360 edition. Like, it's just... I don't know. There's just something about it that... it can't be nostalgia. Right? Like... I don't know. It can't be nostalgia because I never had the 360 as a kid. I mean, I had Legacy Console. I didn't have it, but I knew people that did, and, you know, I played with them from time to time, but... Also, that tree is... You know, it's like two different colors. Kind of weird. I guess that's just because the biomes are so small and it's just compressed, but... And it can't be nostalgia, like... Because I never... Oh, there's the turtles I was talking about. Oh, they're all ganged up over here. Guys, in the last episode, I was talking about how there's always turtles on this beach, and I couldn't find any, and I swam around, and I still couldn't find any, but... Here they are, and apparently I've never walked up to one before, because... I got the little tip in the corner, but... Yeah, it can't be nostalgia, because I never had the 360, but... Yet, for some reason, it's just... I hear an Enderman. But it's just the most beautiful version of the game. At least in my opinion. You may think differently. You may think modern Minecraft is the best. That's not how I feel. I think Legacy Console, just in general... I guess I'm so fascinated with the 360 because I never had one. Even though functionally... all of the Legacy consoles are virtually indistinguishable from what I can gather. I mean, yeah, there's like exclusive DLC and whatnot, but core gameplay is virtually identical. Don't ask me why I just hopped a bunch in place. I forgot to press the forward stick after I stopped eating. But yeah, I just don't know what it is. There's just something so simplistic about this version. I don't know what it is. Also, I found this the other day. Hopefully this world doesn't turn into, you know, some of the other investigations on my channel. If you don't know who I am, 360 content is not normally my thing. In fact, this isn't a real Xbox 360, even though it says Xbox 360 edition. And no, it's not the Java mod. It's called Xenia Emulator. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you should look it up. It's very interesting. You can play 360 games on a PC, like legit 360 games, not remakes, like the official releases and stuff, with a little bit of tweaking. It's very cool. Hopefully, though, like I said, this is not my typical content. This is more representative of my typical content. If you don't know, on my channel I do a lot of investigations into Minecraft worlds that are a little bit creepy for one reason or the other. And also, these grew really fast. I know you guys don't know because I built the garden, but I didn't plant it. I planted this less than 5 minutes ago. I planted it, and then I hit record. I ran to the house and I hit record. That's incredible. See, there's just so many great things about this edition of the game, but on my channel, not my videos. Well, I guess technically, yeah. On my channel, I do a lot of investigations into Minecraft worlds that are a bit out of the ordinary. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check it out. It'll probably remind you of, you know, like the Herobrine sightings and that of the old days, but it's not quite like that. It's just bizarre that some of the stuff that I find in these worlds. Which, by the way, I believe I've shown before that I'm not in multiplayer. Like, there's no one in my world when I'm seeing these, like, strange entities and that, so... but yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, just go check it out. Several videos on the channel so far. Don't worry if you're someone who subscribed for those. I've been saying these in these videos, just because in present day, I've recorded these past 3 episodes back to back, and depending on when I finish this one, may record a fourth, but it is getting late. It's almost 11 o'clock at night, and I mentioned in the last video that I go to bed extremely early, so I'm kind of just sleep-deprived rambling. We still don't have a name for this guy because of that constant recording that I've been doing. But I just enjoyed the 360 so much. But But yeah, hopefully, judging by that cross over there, hopefully this doesn't become, one of those videos that frequent my channel. We will be doing more of those, certainly. The Butcher series, in particular, probably also Justice series. Not so much Barbie, although that is very fascinating, that some of these things exist in-game. Nobody's in my world, no mods. In fact, I may one day pull up a mods list, or like the in-game, in the settings where you can show the add-ons, just to show that there's nothing in my world, nobody's in my world, no mods. I encourage people to investigate those strange occurrences themselves, just because I don't really want to be the only one that's having to experience those kinds of things. But yeah, this is just supposed to be a chill video, enjoying some Legacy Console. God, I love the old Wheat texture. Dude, all the old textures are just... That is nostalgia. Like, 360 may not be nostalgia for me necessarily. I think there's a certain level of nostalgia just because... Oh, that one wasn't growing all the way, dummy. I think there is a certain level of nostalgia just simply because it is Legacy Console, and while I didn't have 360, I did have some access to the Legacy Console. I think the majority of it is just because I never had access to it. So it's kind of the inverse of nostalgia, where it's not reminiscing on something I had, it's, being curious in something I never had. But with that all being said, I think I'm going to go caving. If you guys have noticed, this is, it's kind of reminiscent of the early 2010s, like 2014 era, with the Legacy Console Let's Plays. But if you'll notice, I'm not really focused on the game. I'm kind of just rambling. And partially because, I don't know, I like those kinds of videos. I love the videos where, oh, that's kind of dark. I love the videos where people just ramble and there's gameplay in the background and they're not really talking about anything in particular. Just something that they're interested in and whatnot. So, yeah, I don't really know that I've found a new cave in this general area, so... but I've always found those kind of interesting. Dude, I don't know what it is, but being in caves in Legacy is freaking me out. I don't know if it's just because I'm bad at controller. So I haven't really played controller in a lot in recent years, but yeah, this isn't really centric on the console, or like the Legacy console. It is in some ways a focal point. It's kind of just because I want to play. Ooh, oh, I hear footsteps. Oh no. It's partly just because I want to play Legacy console. I want to play 360, but I also want to record videos. And, this isn't my typical content, but I kind of just want to yap. I kind of just want to blabber on and not necessarily make a structured video. Dude. The music is not fitting for the situation. I am so on edge. I don't know if you guys can tell. I am so nervous. I don't know why. Ooh, I don't like this. Why do I feel like... I don't know. It just feels weird. I'm gonna craft some more torches. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to make more sticks. Yeah, I kind of just, I don't know. I'm in a strange state of being here recently. I just kind of want to be chill. Like, obviously, don't get me wrong, the investigations are so fun. But this is my channel, so I'm just going to upload what I feel like uploading. Whether that be something you're interested in or not, is perfectly fine. I mean, this is the kind of content that I watch, where people are just, just kind of doing whatever. with Minecraft gameplay kind of just in the background, especially like legacy console and beta versions. But if this isn't your thing, I mean, I understand. But if you're 8 or 10 minutes in this video, I guess you're somewhat interested. So, but yeah, I know I just like the videos, especially to go to sleep too. Not that I'd like to be that boring to where the only value you get out of my videos is to fall asleep to them. You know, it is nice to have just a slow pace, someone slow pace to watch, and you know, that's something that I can really enjoy. Not in a boring way so much as just a relaxing way. You know, obviously to an extent, I guess you could consider it boring, but like for example, I watched this one guy. His name is Juice. I don't think he's hit 100K yet. I haven't really paid attention to his sub count recently. But he has a cave only series on Java Edition, modern Java. I actually don't know if he's still doing this series. I haven't watched him recently. I used to watch him a bunch. I watch him a little bit now, especially videos I've already seen from him. But he's kind of the same toned down, just playing the game, just talking about whatever. Sometimes he's talking about the game. Sometimes he's talking about other things. And I just kind of enjoy that kind of content, so I think that's something I could enjoy consistently uploading, where I just play the game, don't even really have to edit, not going to add any music. The Minecraft music does it for me, you know. And like I said, don't get me wrong, the investigations are so fun, especially if I'm going for a good scare, you know. I'm trying to get freaked out. But I'm just not feeling it these days, and that's just where I'm at. So I think I'm gonna pop this stack in here. Yeah, I think these videos are more well suited for someone who's just trying to go to sleep or just trying to relax. Either way, I definitely clicked Y or A. I mean, I don't know why I didn't place it, but these videos definitely seem like they're fit for someone who's just trying to go to sleep, which is fine. I don't mind. I mean, if anything, if you're trying to go to sleep to this video, dude, I appreciate the heck out of you, because you're not like looking for some Mr. Beast ass, you know, title and thumbnail and screaming and guys, first person to leave the circle gets $10,000, flashing light, you know, every bright colored jump cuts every 2 seconds, you know, especially when you're trying to go to sleep, you know. If you're the kind of person like me and you almost have to have something playing in the background to go to sleep, this is definitely that kind of video. It takes no brain power to listen to me right now. I'm almost asleep myself. I'm staring at 2 bright screens in a dark room. That's the only reason I'm awake. I'd be asleep if it weren't for that. Just because I'm in a recording mood and I'm in a legacy console mood. But the people that are like genuinely just trying to use this to go to sleep, I appreciate the heck out of you, because you're padding my watch time, which helps, you know, if you don't know. The longer view duration a video has, like if a video is 10 minutes and people average watching it like 5 minutes, then like on average people will view it for 5 minutes before they click off. YouTube actually promotes their videos a lot more than than a 10-minute video that only gets viewed like an average of 2 minutes. So it's not just about view count. The view count is just clicks. But you people, if there's anyone that's just watching this video go to sleep, I appreciate that. Not only are you hopefully getting a good night's rest, but I'm getting good watch time, so I won't complain. Especially because, like, dude, it's so hard to grab people's attention these days. Like, I remember I was watching this one guy, and he was so happy because one of his videos, like, the average view duration was like 30% of the total length, which is crazy. Like, on average, people click off less than halfway through the video. But, like, that's really good watch time. Because most people, if you make a 15-20 minute video, if your average duration is like 4 or 5 minutes, you've done really well. Because most people are going to click on a video, and if it doesn't, like, instantly grab their attention, then they're clicking off within just a few seconds. So, if you can grab people's attention enough to hold them there for a few minutes, you're doing something right. Which is crazy to me. I rarely ever click off videos. If I click on a video, I see through it to the end, but I guess most people aren't like that. You've all got TikTok brain and don't know how to just sit and watch a video for 30 minutes. Dude, most of the videos I watch are like at least 20 minutes long, if not longer. It just depends, but on average, the videos I watch are like 20 to 40 minutes. It's like legit like full episodes of a show. I'm never really interested in the just scrolling shorts kind of thing. Dude, scrolling shorts, that's such a funny sentence if you're not aware of like the online presence of shorts. That's so funny. Being like scrolling short. Does that make sense? I don't know that makes any sense, but to me, I just imagine someone like scrolling through pants. I don't know. I made the connection in my brain. I don't know that there was one, but yeah, no. I've never been the kind of person that really enjoyed like scrolling YouTube shorts or I don't have TikTok. I think I mentioned that in a previous video. I'm one of probably 3 people in my generation that don't have TikTok. But I never enjoyed the short form kind of thing. It just makes me... It's not as interesting to me. I'd much rather get invested in what some guy's yapping about for 20 minutes. Also, it just makes my brain feel gross. Like, after I get done scrolling, I'm like, well, dude, where did the time go? You know? So, I don't know. I'm just kind of talking about whatever comes to mind. That's kind of been the mantra for the past few episodes of the series. I've not really been playing the game. I've just been kind of running around, so it's just background. I guess I could do a voiceover, but it's not as natural. Yeah, I kind of wish that the music would play, because that would be so relaxing. But I guess we're just going to sit in silence and watch the moon come up. It's chill. Dude, I think I mentioned previously that I wanted to show the setup. I don't want to show the setup. It's so bad. I have wires going everywhere. It's actually ridiculous. Yeah, no. I hope y'all are enjoying, because this is so fun to just play the game and blabber. It's like, when you're just, like, playing a game and you're on the phone with your friend? I don't know. I do that sometimes with my girlfriend. Or, like, we'll be on the phone, and I'll be playing 360, and we just talk about anything. Just random stuff. And I find that so enjoyable. Dude, I have 43 wheat. That's sick. I just planted this garden 25 minutes ago. Oh, no. Dude, I hate big oak trees. Oh, the music's at 100. I guess I just want my volume very high. This, I don't know if I mentioned it this episode or last, but this is the nostalgia for me. The music just, even the same songs just don't hit in modern versions, you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. Like there's just so much new music, and don't get me wrong, a lot of it's very good. It just doesn't feel the same. Especially the ones that aren't made by C418. Like, Pickstep is a great song. It's just not, it just doesn't seem to fit the vibe as much of the game. I'm just glad it doesn't play in the background, just randomly. That'd be ridiculous. Dude, it's such a beautiful song. Like, it's actually crazy. I don't really want to talk because I just want to listen to the music, you know what I mean? It just... feels like being a kid almost, in a way. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I think I'll let it play. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment down timestamp below of this timestamp, and just put C418 to let me know you made this far, because that song is one of his best. Yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a nice day.